Hey guys, Ashton McLeod here. Bringing you a tutorial video for Ghost Recon Wildlands. Yeah, I know this is my first ever Ghost Recon video, and it's a wannabe tutorial. One thing I've seen a lot of videos on is like best weapon loadout for Ghost Recon Wildlands. You know, best weapons, best attachments. But they all focus on the regular campaign, where you have two weapons. Alright. I started a new game to prove my point. There we go. But in Ghost mode, you only have access to one primary weapon, not two. So, yes, in the regular version of the campaign, yes, some kind of assault rifle or LMG paired with a long-range sniper rifle. Awesome. That'll carry you pretty much everywhere. Ghost Recon Wildlands Ghost mode, however, you only get one, which means you have to be a little pickier. And for a starting weapon, the P416 it's okay. It's just your generic assault rifle. But one thing I found after several hours, and I'm talking several hours, I got like 3/4 of the way through the game, and then I died, and I had to start over. The main two weapons that I really prefer, and it depends on what you're doing. Like if you're gonna do, and caveat, it's not just one gun I'm going to highlight here. If you're just roaming around doing your own thing, no big deal. You might clear out a base or be doing missions or whatever. My recommendation for you would actually be the R4. Strange, I know, but is it the best assault rifle? Probably not. But, and since this is a new game, I don't have access to all the parts. But usually what I try and do is I try and give it a really good scope. I usually like this one, the TA-31H. Or another one that I sometimes like, depending on the situation, I do like the Comp M4. Panoramic sight isn't terrible, but usually I try and turn this into like a DMR. So the TA-31H, this particular scope, is the one that I go with, and as far as I know, this is available without any DLC. I just bought the game, so, not recently, but I just bought the game as is on the Xbox store, so I don't know. So TA-31H scope, I usually go with the semi-auto and burst free, so then I can have some precision with semi-automatic, wannabe sniper long-range weapons, and then a burst free for if enemies are hunting me or if alerted, I can fire a little bit quicker. Extended magazine, because of course, extended magazine. The vertical foregrip will be fine for starting. Eventually, if you want, you can put a grenade launcher on it, and these grenade launchers are exactly the same, so pick one, put it on. Then that will give you some anti-helicopter, some anti-vehicle properties. Rail, I usually go with the triple or whatever laser sight, this one. Once I unlock it, of course. If I'm really going for some range, I might put a rangefinder on it. Or the laser free dot, I usually don't mind that either. This is usually the first one I acquire, so I usually go with the laser free dot, and then that's kind of where I leave it, unless I feel like I want to switch it for some reason. Barrel, once I unlock it, I go up to long barrel. That just bumps up your range a little bit, and handling, in my experience with this, handling don't mean shit. Like, handling might as well not even be there, because it doesn't affect anything from what I've noticed. Suppressor, obviously. If you know you're going to be doing something particularly loud, wherever stealth ain't really an option, which, you know, maybe you're taking out a convoy or something. You could slap a compensator on there, or better yet, the compensator V2 once you acquire said compensator V2. But the suppressor will be just fine. And let's go back out into the world with our new weapon. I mean, as you can see, it does have a decent scope. I am going to drive to the destination and we'll scope in on some enemies so you can kind of see how it looks.
Hang on, I'll drive.
So I will be back once we are closer to our objective. Alright, and we're back. We've got enemy in sight. So, I mean, as you can see, I mean, usually between like 100 and 200 meters is going to be the average, you know, where you know, are going to scope it on your enemies. So, one shot, one kill, not too bad. We do have a couple other enemies up here.
Don't want to spook the target. Switch to suppressors.
So we'll see how the burst fire mode does. So we'll get up here. Switch to burst fire. Alright. Alright. So not too bad, not too bad. Grab that while I'm here. Yeah, I'm a sucker for loot, okay? As you can see, this is a new game, so I'm going to be getting all the, And if you do end up missing, the enemies usually stop, which will give you a split second to, take a follow-up shot. Alright, let's find this lieutenant guy. Okay. Okay. Grab him. Just in case the guy in the tower turns this way.
Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions, or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. No one send this?
Chill the fuck out, cabrón. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
Need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead. Maybe, maybe not.
Take him down.
Player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can
Whoa.
to find out what he knows.
Alright.
Can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move.
For simplicity's sake, I am going to use the drone to scope in on these guys. You know, again, not too awful terrible.
Roger, let me get in position.
Let's get moving. The cartel isn't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Amaru.
Firing.
Alright.
That was close.
And even at 100 meters, you know, you've seen it before. It's not too bad. I'm going to skip ahead again until I got some more targets at Atoya Farm. Another quick thing I do want to point out, and I mean, pretty much any pistol will work. I mean, the P45T is fine for starting out with. But one weapon that I've found to be almost more useful is a 5.7 Blacklist. And I mean, if you want, you could go with the regular 5.7 as well and give it the extended magazine and all the attachments and upgrades and whatnot, because I'm not 100% sure if a 5.7 Blacklist is a DLC weapon or not. But if we equip it, it'll say it doesn't have a suppressor by the blinky red icon, and we can't put a suppressor on it. However, it has an integrated suppressor, so, you know, we will be, you know, just fine. Plus, it has 20 rounds in the magazine. The extended magazine you'd get from the regular 5.7 would give you a 30-round magazine, but do you really need 30 rounds for a handgun? I mean, yeah, that, you know, it would give you more ammo per magazine, but in Ghost mode, when you reload, you dump your magazine, so Unrealistic? Yes, but it's a price to pay. So I will meet you guys back at Atoya Farm, and we will test this loadout. Alright, we're pretty close to Atoya Farm.
I'm getting in position.
I'm going to sink shot that guy. And I just want you to see how it performs at 200 meters. I mean, just line my shot up. Perfect.
Target down.
So, I mean, even at 200 meters, the dot, or little red circle in the center of your scope, is still pretty accurate. And this is with, like I said, without a rangefinder, without any of those buffs that'll boost your range. So, I mean, it does. I mean, at about 250 is where it'll drop off.
I see a second target.
And I do plan on doing like a full base clear
Number 3.
on my, my other save. That way I could show you the R4 in its full glory, of all the attachments and, all that good stuff.
He makes
But
5.
I'm just going to scope these guys out quick.
Target marked. Keep an eye on your background.
Alright, there's probably I think there's somebody in the barn too.
Tango
Okay.
marked, but he's got a civilian nearby.
Alright, we're going to remove the suppressor. And we're going to do this section loud, just so you can see how it handles during,
ID your
a
targets.
loud
If
encounter.
Tomorrow gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go.
Alright.
Shit, they spotted us.
Alright, let them spot us. So they're full on alert now. So I mean this is a small encounter, don't get me wrong. I mean if you're going up against 100 Unidad guys, I mean that's gonna be something different. But just a regular type of encounter, not too bad. Alright. Get this equipped back for stealth.
Are you Amaru?
And then I'll show you a couple of the longer range shots once I get across Icatagua. Because there are a few sniper towers we can use for some long range shots. So I will be back when I am in position for that. And then we will switch over to my personal world or game or whatever.
The more he depends on us to get shit done,
Alright.
the more we can get out of him in return.
I decided to up the ante a little bit, come over to Mob Condor in Media Luna. And as you can see, we've got a Unidad guy about 250 meters out. That's about where this weapon drops off. So, I'm gonna, once I get my aim stabilized just a little bit, provided he don't move too much. So, it is about the second tick down for 250. There we go. There we go.
Clear. How you guys holding up?
Alright. Actually, it's about the third tick down. My bad. And yeah, them little ticks are
Looks like they're doing froggy.
super hard to see. So I see him. 248. There we go. Look at that. I even got a headshot. So yeah.
Clear on this side.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the reticle, I want to say it's that tick right in the middle for about 250. And if you were to put a rangefinder on it and upgrade this, it would do better, obviously, because you would have, more range compensation and whatnot.
Lieutenant marked. Here we go. Looks like the cartel's getting ready for a supply run. Plane's fueled and ready to go.
You know the old saying, when life gives you supply planes, you take those fuckers and give them to your rebel friends. Am I right?
Alright, I'm gonna try for at almost 400. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make her or not, though. Not if he's moving. Gotta stand still, damn ya. Let's try for 350. And yeah, this is a lot longer range than... Oh, I hit him. So yeah, 350 with no upgrades is the bottom of vertical. So you really gotta adjust. And for this type of long range, I would honestly recommend using burst fire. Just that way, then you can. All right, can't even see how far away he is. So yeah, I mean, even at this extreme range, I hit him with a headshot too. So yeah, I mean, it's still a functional weapon. If you are planning on doing any extreme long range firing like this, burst fire. You do not want to rely on just one shot because, you know, the little bit of swave, a little bit of up and down movement is gonna really mess you up. Could put points into stable aim and fix that problem, but, you know, as you can see, even at long range, this is still a capable weapon. Alright, I'm going to try and get rid of the hunted thing, and we will refresh the base, and we will see how it goes loud. Alright, we have actually got a... Oh, never mind, I see it's turning off. That kind of sucks. I was hoping to show you guys a convoy, but those are honestly best engaged head on. But I'm going to move up here, find a weapon box, resupply on ammo, because there's no sense going in with anything less than full capacity. If, you know, that's even possible. No ammo box out here? Alright. Switch burst fire off.
Sniper up in the tower. Sniper, top of the tower.
And of course, because it's new game, I'm gonna be getting all this crap. Alright.
They got alarms rigged up. The alarm's disabled.
And there is a drone jammer, so I cannot, you know, scope these guys out. So this is gonna be kind of a fly-by-wire.
Got another tango.
Back it up, back it up.
Got another tango.
The hell?
They're gonna make you back up.
Just spotted one with some machine guns.
We're on alert.
Alright. Alright, so far so good. Does have okay penetration too, so taking out guys behind thin metal walls will be just fine. Again, that guy is a bit far out, gotta aim above him.
Open fire on these fuckers.
Biggest thing, make sure you've got, you know, you aim above them slightly. Anytime you're going loud, I would recommend burst firing. Definitely have burst fire on. 2 free bullets will take out most of the alerted enemies with the R4, provided you have enough ammo. So just make sure you've got that in mind.
Sniper got us targeted.
Alright. Again, cover as always, super important. This is not a gun where you're going to be able to charge the enemy by any means. You will never be able to charge the enemy with this weapon, simply because you are too squishy.
Helicopter, get down.
Oof. I don't know what that guy was doing, but... So yeah, as you can see, just staying behind cover. I am holding my own here. And this is still the same new game. Just be careful with rapid firing your burst fire. Otherwise, you will get a lot of upward kick. And that is no good. Alright. Now I need more ammo again. So as you can see, I mean, it is holding its own pretty well. All you gotta do is just stay behind cover.
Man down, man down.
Shit, the storms.
I mean, I'm still, you know, I am a little tense here, but I'm not super worried. I mean, you know, naturally, if you were to actively, intentionally be engaging in this type of battle outside of a demonstration, you know, you'd be calling on rebel support. So, you know, I could call in backup rebels for support, help, spotting to scope out some of these enemies. But yeah, I mean, it's a solid build. It's holding its own. My biggest dilemma has been ammo acquisition, because I have no skill points and no points into anything. But yeah, I mean, one burst per person, that seems to be doing it. Assuming you land all 3 shots, of course. But yeah, I mean, Unidad's full on alert. I mean, we're still plugging along just fine. If I had a grenade launcher, that could take care of the helicopters.
We got a man down. Come on, get down. Chopper, down, down.
And pretty much, as you can see, it does, get this guy back up.
Took you long enough. Get down.
Okay. Take cover.
You're gonna be alright.
So yeah, I mean, I would say this has been a pretty good demonstration. We pretty much fought Unidad to a standstill, damn near. Okay, that's a grenade. I don't think I'm gonna survive that one, so I will be back, and I will show you it upgraded. Okay, we're back. This is my main game, and we're going to do the same thing with the R4, just to continue, you know, show you what it's like with all of its perks and upgrades. I am going to give one honorable mention to one other weapon. Personally, again, I don't know if this is a DLC weapon or not. So, you know, if you have it available, definitely go for it. The SR-25 Jungle. Definitely consider this weapon too. It is a special weapon, so you can't customize it, but it does, you know, pretty significant damage to vehicles. I mean, just one shot, you know, pretty much the end of any vehicle you're going to be facing.
It's gonna blow.
Yep, just like that. And we'll demonstrate its effectiveness on a convoy. The R4 does similar work, you know, if you have its grenade launcher attachment. So, I will be back in just a moment. Alright, we're back. We're ahead of a convoy. That's crucial. Always try and be in front of a convoy. Alright.
Enemy active.
Take out the escort.
Get away in truck.
Take out that escort. Put one shot into it. One shot with the SR-25 is all you need.
We can loot the truck and share the love with Qatari's people.
And as you could imagine, the SR-25 does pretty much one-tap infantry as well. So, yeah. As you can see, I mean, it makes a convoy pretty much a breeze. Just don't get run over by a vehicle, because you will get downed.
Watch out.
Also, helicopters. Thank you, Unidad, for just like that. So, I mean, the further away the helicopter is, or your target, you will have to aim above and lead your shots with helicopters. But, for now, I'm going to be back at Media Luna with the R4, and we'll see how she handles. Alright, so, parts, extended buttstock like normal. The TA-31H scope, semi-auto burst fire, extended magazine. I will give it a grenade launcher. I mean, eventually you could also give it, you know, the foregrip V3 or the grip V4 eventually, but we'll keep the laser free dot, because I'm going to be doing a live combat test with it. Long barrel, of course. And for this, we're going to be giving it the compensator, which will increase its accuracy. So now that you can see the R4, that's the way she is. And now I'm going to meet you at Mob Commodore. Real quick. R4 versus a convoy. Burst fire. Alright. Take out the helicopter first. Take out the escort. Oh.
Taking a shot.
Alright. Unfortunately, we did not get a shot off on the medicine truck. But we did take out pretty much all the defensive forces it has. So, chase it down, and we'll let our AI teammates take care of this.
Ready? Fire.
Roger.
Alright, just make sure you turn off the assault before we destroy it. Okay, come on. Alright.
Their lieutenant's running away.
Nice job.
And just like that, the R4 does do alright with its grenade launcher. Shut him down. And now I'll meet you at Mob Condor. I seen that convoy, I'm like, well, I might as well grab it quick. Alright.
All by his lonesome. At the entrance to the camp.
Take that sniper out.
Heads up, we got a turret. Watch out, place is rigged with an alarm.
Shut the damn alarm off.
Take him down.
All good. All clear.
What? Why are there no enemies here? The hell?
We got bad guys.
There's somebody up there, but where the hell's the rest of the enemies? Oh, there's somebody.
Hold up.
Target
There's
killed.
explosion. Shit, you think the explosion got their attention?
Frag out. Get some.
Se ha registrado una explosión en el sector. Únanse todas las unidades. ¡Rápido, rápido!
Frag out.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
Alright.
A todas las unidades, diríjanse hacia el origen de esa explosión. Fuerzas enemigas probablemente en el área.
Come on, dudes. This is on arcade just due to the fact that it is ghost mode and I'd prefer not to die. But I mean, it still doesn't diminish the fact that the weapon is handling its own. Pretty much all Extreme does is turn off the little fog on the minimap, showing you where the enemies kind of are. And the only other thing that it kind of does is just makes the bullets do more damage. That's about it. I mean, Extreme mode doesn't really do anything different. Alright, so
Put a call to the rebels for a diversion.
Copy that, Yankee. Sending someone to that position.
Molly on me.
Roger, moving.
oh, literally half my team is down. There's a way you can turn them off. Well, apparently using that trick to revive them does not work.
Nuestras tropas han chocado con fuerzas enemigas sin identificar. Nos reportan varias bajas. Las unidades para
He's dead.
contraatacar ya vienen para acá.
Just stay down, I'll be right there.
Thank you.
So yeah, I mean, the R4 is a solid contender of a weapon, I would say. Alright.
A todas las unidades, no pierdan de vista al enemigo. Los refuerzos ya van en su ayuda.
So yeah, as you can see, if you do have a grenade launcher, you can take down the enemy helicopters. Just you do have to be careful. Again, try and aim ahead of them. And try not to get too annoyed when they fly right over your head because they like to do that.
Sniper.
Alright. Ow! Woo! Okay.
Fucking Apache's about to fire. Get down.
Alright, we're gonna move.
An Apache's gonna come loose. Get down.
Grenade, get to dirt. Hit the dirt. Helicopter.
And again, this is pretty much, you've already seen this.
Chopper, down, down.
See if we can't take out one more helicopter. Or an armored Unidad truck, that works. So yeah. Like I said, the grenade launcher will give you some more anti-vehicle capabilities. So yeah, I think you guys have seen the R4 is a pretty good weapon all around. I don't see any more point killing these Unidad guys. You guys have seen that it holds its own. And it can do equally well in stealth. You know, just to get a single shot.
Helicopter, get down.
So, yeah, there you have it. R4 would be a good contender for a ghost mode weapon. The SR-25 wouldn't do fantastic in this situation. I mean, it might be able to hold its own as long as you can maintain a decent distance between you and the enemy. But this type of close engagement, no good. So, hope you guys found the tutorial useful. Make sure I'm going to pause before I go down. So yeah, if you're looking for a good weapon for ghost mode, the R4 would be a good kind of all-rounder weapon. It's got okay range. It's okay damage. It's got a burst fire mode, so you know, if you end up going hot, you kind of got some options. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Sorry, a little longer than I wanted the video to be. But without any further ado, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.